What's up, guys? Welcome to the QnA 21 subs. You can see I have, or not 21,000. You can see I have Luna here. Luna. Like, hold on. You see me? I'm trying to grab her. There she is. So, we're just going to be cuddling her while I answer the question. So, typical cowpoke asks, do you have any tips for a growing YouTube channel? I guess stay consistent and find your niche. Find a very specific, doesn't have to be too specific, find content that you like making and people like seeing. I think I always like to say, as the right people will find your content, so don't be worrying too much about views and subscribers at first. You'll find your audience. He also asks, do you like killing your patients in Surgery Simulator? Just Z's X's asks, when do you think you'll ever do a real face reveal? I don't know quite yet, maybe once I'm done with school, but as of right now, sometime in the near future. It's similar with Saul Goochman asks something similar. Will Poop Meiser 19 ever face reveal? I don't think I look like Brown McLovin, but we'll have to see with that one. Just Jax asks, what do you think of your Discord server? I think it's fine. People do, hold on, I gotta let her down. Luna, no. I think it's fine. I think people take it a little too seriously sometimes. Like, sometimes it'll be beefs over mod elections and it really isn't that deep. I mean, I think it's fine for what it is. Sure, it could be worse. Sure, it could be better. It depends. It depends on the mood. Overall, though, I don't think it's too bad. Saul Goochman also asks, who's your favorite pet? I do love Luna the Fatty here. It is kind of hard catering to her all the time. I'll say my favorite pet is my dog, Estrella. She's very playful. You can hear her. She's very playful and just overall enjoys your company, so I think she's a great pet. That's not to say that my other ones are worse or I dislike them. I love them all. Matthew asks, will you eat another Chubby Burger? I do have a plan for this. What I want to do is I want to eat a Chubby Burger live on stream as a subscriber special. Just eat it live on stream, do a little mukbang, and then just see if it's that bad or if I was just having a bad day. Burnt Waffles asks, when are you gonna marry Waxy? Well, I'm afraid he's already taken by Soupy, so I can't really do anything there. Burnt Waffles also asks, plans for the future? Will you just give up Red Dead and move on to Mortal Kombat? Or you become a variety streamer? I'm not giving up Red Dead, I'm just moving on to another form of content. I'm just adding that to the plate that I already have. I need to adjust the mask. But I'm just adding that onto what content I already make. Because I mean, look at the Red Dead sphere now. It is very bone dry. Zonkers and all the other content creators have basically created what there is to make. And there's not going to be much content available at this point. I could review every single gun. I can review every single horse. It's not going to get views because people just don't want to see it anymore. So moving on to Mortal Kombat, just to give myself something more entertaining, something that I actually like making, something that I will enjoy more other than just grinding out Red Dead, reviewing the fucking bow, just something dumb like that. In terms of becoming a variety streamer, I do think it'd be nice. It'd be nice just being able to load into a stream and do whatever I want. But I don't think people are going to like seeing that. I could try it, but I'd have to garner a bit of a bigger audience for that. Nick Noble sort of gives me a question. He says, they say top 10 favorite people in the chat during a Duke stream. So my top favorite chatters, well, that's kind of hard. I don't like to pick favorites, but there's obviously people that are going to be more active. I think Jarrell has to be up there. He's probably one of the ones that actually gives consistently good chats that actually make me laugh. It'll make me question this guy being for real or what. Lumbega's another good one. He's usually in there just, chatting it up. He's a bit quiet sometimes, but when he does feel like talking, he's good. Next one I have to give to Waxy. He's pretty funny when he's not being explicitly weird, if you get what I mean. Like, if he's not trying too hard, he's pretty funny. He's just hanging out in there. For as much as I question him, Fluffy Captain's going to be up there as well. He's pretty, we got 4 people, so 6 more. Dang, that's a lot of people. I think Joe Swanson as well. He's pretty chill when he isn't saying the N-word, or wait. When he isn't saying something that sounds like the N-word, we're not trying to explicitly get banned. He's pretty funny, but I mean, yeah. Typical Cowpoke's also pretty cool. He comes in there and supports it a lot. I think Panda Slayer hasn't been active recently, but he's also one of my favorites. He would just go in there and be like, yo dude, how's it going? Bringing in lots of energy. He also says some goofy stuff, and I mean, who doesn't at this point? What others are there? I'm trying to remember. It's 'cause I want to mention people, but I also don't want to forget anybody. There's this guy that's Ethan. I think he's pretty cool. He will comment, what the F is up, Duke? And that's pretty cool. I just can't think of 10 commenters. 2 more people. Burnt Waffles. I don't know how I somehow forgot him. He's literally on my screen. But yeah, Burnt Waffles is pretty cool. He's like Joe Swanson's unofficial enemy, but he's calm. He's cheese burnt waffles. And for the last one, I don't know, we'll give it to Luke. No, we'll give it to Lucas. Lucas is pretty cool. And of course, there's like my mods. I didn't really count them. I only counted the 2 special ones because other than that, they're not really active. But yeah, those are my top favorite chatters. Speaking of Jarrell, he asks, what makes you happy as a content creator and what do you regret as a content creator? So what makes me happy is just seeing the amount of people that enjoy my content, seeing the people that leave support comments, you know, are generally genuinely happy when like I comment or I like their comment when I respond and I do stuff like that. I love getting those DMs from people like, oh Duke, you know, I love your content, I hope this is a real one. Like, you know, I love seeing that. If it makes it feel like I'm not just talking to myself in these videos, I'm not just, you know, speaking to nobody. I have a little community that is growing, you know, of course 21,000. I'm glad for that and I'm thankful for that every single day. But there's also regrets. With a large community, there's also like, there's always gonna be weirdos in it. The ones I can think of are like fake Dukes or people that would like, people that join my Discord just to cause issues. I guess that's another one I think about it. People join just to cause issues. Like we had an issue with some guy like bully people out, and people were like, oh no, he's fine, and you know, he's not doing anything bad. It's like, dude, he's literally joining and bullying people that are brand new. They just joined. So I guess that's what I regret. Another thing I kind of regret having the mask be such a big part. Don't get me wrong, I like the symbolism, but sometimes I just want to flick this thing off and just be like, yeah, here I am. And then I don't know if I'm ready to go public with this, and then you guys look through my Instagram or whatnot, you know, look where my mom lives or my dad lives or fucking cousin Meiser 91 where he's hanging out at. It's just, you know, it's like a curse and a blessing. And then final part, what if Jack took over Guarma? He'd take over Guarma. So user PN7 asks, what's your favorite weapon in Red Dead 2? I enjoy the pump action shotgun a lot. I don't know, something about it. It's just one of my favorite weapons. Did you just pee on me? Anyway, so it's just one of my favorite weapons, the pump action shotgun. In any game, I just love the sound of a pump, you know, go that's always satisfying. And when will you do face cam? If you're assuming taking off the mask, I don't know, probably soon, but face cam I usually do with scary games. Maybe I'll move on. Maybe I'll expand it to other streams, but we'll see. Also, do you love 6? Like OVO? Like Drake? I like Drake, yeah. If you mean something else, and like Rainbow Six, I like Rainbow Six. I don't know what else this could be referring to. Nick Noel added again with, who's your favorite sibling? I'm not gonna put them on the spot, so I'll just say they're both my favorite siblings. I have two brothers, brother Meiser 1 and 2. I'm not gonna put them on the spot, but I enjoy both. I like their company. So Dutcher TB asks, what made you start YouTube as Panda and return as Duke? This is a bit of a long-winded one, so we'll see how far I get into it before rambling. But I made YouTube. I started creating YouTube videos back in 2020. I just uploaded like my Battlefront clips or Minecraft clips and whatnot. I made videos because I figured might as well do something with this time in the pandemic. You know, might as well just upload something, see where I can go with it, and just do stuff like that. I uploaded like this for a good 2 years until I realized that my videos were not very good. I mean, they're just very shoddy editing. You know, playing Warzone, just doing this and that. I'm gonna put Luna down on my lap. I think she's getting uncomfortable. Sorry about that, but you know, just like yapping over like audio you can barely hear. Like the game was louder than me. Yo, what are you doing? What are you doing, Luna? Luna, glasses. I don't know what she's doing, but I'm trying to get my fingers. Okay, so basically just my videos were good, and I was like, you know what? Let me try something new. So I made my Batman Arkham Knight video, and that was popping. So I did my Batman Arkham Knight video where I tried editing like for the first like actual time. I actually tried like editing something good, something that was actually worthwhile, and I think I did pretty good. I was using Film Force on a crappy laptop, so I don't think I went that. It definitely doesn't compare to now, but it was good back then. Then after that, my laptop broke and I just lost motivation to upload. I wasn't about to edit on my phone or do anything wacky like that. So I decided just to, you know, take a year off, see what happens. It was around the start of my sophomore year and I was like, hold on, maybe I can make something with this, maybe I can come back. So I started planning my Cuphead videos and I was like, I need a new name. Panda Plays 206, that's like 2016, like some little kid that's uploading Fortnite clips type shit. So I need a new name. I don't know if I have the comics on me right now, but I think I've told the story before. Duke Meiser is actually 2 important parts. So Duke is, I didn't mean to do that. Duke comes from like dookie, like Duke, like shit, because I thought it was a funny word. Back in my sophomore year, I was like laughing at the stupidest shit. Like I thought the word like bonkers was funny. I thought goofy was funny. Like dookie was one of those words I was like funny, and I was like, hold on, Duke, like king, like the royal title, that could work. Luna, you're making my man boo visible. Yeah, that's what I thought was funny. And then Meiser is actually a comic character that I created Meiser is essentially like a demonic Batman, is a very basic explanation. And I just decided to come by the two names, Duke Meiser. And I needed a number because like I thought the name would be taken. I don't know why. So I put 19 because they're on opposite sides of the keyboard. No, I am not 19. I'm not even 18 yet. I'm still 2 years off of being 19. So that's Duke Meiser, and that came back as Duke, and I feel like it fits better now. It fits the silly aura that my channel has. Imagine if I was still Panoply is making all these silly, wacky jokes. Honestly, I think it's one of the greatest changes I've ever made. And then D. Rip Van Winkle asks, who's the biggest inspiration for your YouTube channel? I have a few, but I think the main one that really inspired me, like the one that actually gave me like the kind of, I want to say tools, but like gave me inspiration. I'm looking for the word inspiration, but gave me inspiration was Modest Pelican. My humor is based a lot around him because he just like he has the most he has a very monotone voice, yet he'll say like some out of pocket wacky stuff. And I guess you can combine that with Moist Critical as well. He has a very monotone voice, yet he's like, what's up guys, welcome back to another piss shit cum video. That's about it. See ya. So I guess you can, I took some of the mannerisms from both. Yeah, that's pretty much the only inspirations. Everyone else I thought was cool, and I was like, oh, I kind of like making videos. I should probably make one of those. And then Modest Pelican and Moist Critical were the ones that inspired me the most. Ironically, I think they both wear white shirts. Alright, so Dark Ninja asks, when are you making OnlyFans for Luna? Come on now. Here, hold on, let me pick her up. Luna. You telling me you'd really... Come on now. Luna, you're very fat. You also, you hold on. She's trying to unmask me. Let's put you down here. Okay, that's it? That's it? That's it? Alright, and then Lumbago on my Discord asks, who is your best literally me character? So I'm not really into that Sigma, like, sphere, like Patrick Bateman, that's literally me. I do have a few funny characters that I said was me. Recently I got into Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, so the characters were Tuco, I thought he was funny as fuck. Tuco, Walter White, not because I think he's cool, but I think it's funny, like not pretending to be him, but like, anytime people say like, Duke, who's that? I'm like, say my name. Like, I quote him a lot, and I'm just like, oh shit, might as well. Second, I guess, would be Lalo Salamanca from Better Call Saul. He's just so cool. He's cool. Like, that's the best way I can say. Like, yeah, he's the only one I actually think is like Sigma. And he's just cool because he has his quotes. He's like Werner Ziegler. Like, what's he doing, man? What's he up to? And then there's obviously like me. So yeah, he's definitely one of like the greatest, like literally me characters. And a final question for now, but from Lumbago, is how big did MF Doom impact your life? Now, I think this is blown out of proportion to make it seem like MF Doom is like my super secret like idol. Like I idolize him, but I don't think so. Like MF Doom is cool. Don't get me wrong. The mask does kind of look like him. It also looks like Max Headroom apparently, but anyway, MF Doom is still a cool rapper. He's a great person, unfortunately passed away too soon. And I will always love his music for it, but he's not like my inspiration. Like I don't wake up like rhymes like dimes. Like I don't wake up like that. He's still very cool though, and in terms of impact, I guess he did help me be more creative, like with my comic stuff. Like here, I have a few pages here, so I guess he did help me be more creative with my comic stuff. Like okay, so this is where is it? So this is Meiser. This is what I was talking about. This is Meiser. He did help me be more creative with my comics and stuff because like half of his songs are literally cartoons. So I was like, oh, let me take some of that dialogue, like let me remix some of that. I just wanted a very like 90s or like early 2000s morning Saturday cartoon comic book feel out of these comics. So I guess you can say he inspired me in that way. Alright, that's all the questions for now. I'll probably re-record if I have more, but I mean, as of right now, me and Luna are out. She's very hungry. She's about to eat me. That's it? I think she's also terrified. I've had her up here for too long. Let me give her. Let me have Luna give a kiss to the camera. I think she peed on me, so I'm gonna go change that before I get an infection. But look, Luna. Okay, I'm gonna go put her back. Ah. Alright, so these are questions that have been submitted after, so enjoy this video of Luna in the background while I answer them. Mr. Mafia says, do you plan to make more videos that include your viewers, like RDR outfits, or possibly playing a game with them so they can play alongside you? I mean, yeah, my Duke Showcase, I'll probably expand that to also, like, customization, like weapon firearms, or maybe other games, like, Fallout, I don't know where I'm going with that one, but like other games and stuff. And then playing with games or playing with fans, that would be good if my PS4 worked. I cannot get it to turn on, so I can't play Red Dead Online, but I can still play like Fortnite, Minecraft, the like Roblox, like the classic crossplay games. So there's always that. Matthew back at it with, do you plan to make more long form videos, or are you focused on shorts and live streams? I am thinking of getting out of these shorts sort of sphere soon. I still will make shorts, but probably not as dependent on them. Maybe like keep the usual schedule, upload more long form. Just I kind of want to break out of being just a shorts YouTuber, because I mean that's not very good for analytics. You know, as the wise easy man said, it's not sustainable. But live streams, I do like making those, so I probably will keep making them. They're really fun. I just like loading up a game and be able to talk to you all, or just yapping. I spent my last Fallout stream yapping for 2 hours about a story, so I do enjoy live streams. I'll definitely keep doing them. Sub3690 says, which one is better, tuberculosis or lumbago? He also congratulates me for getting 21,000, so thank you, Sub. But in terms of which is better, I would rather have tuberculosis, because then I wouldn't be forced to handle what Uncle was dealing with, you know? I would not survive. I don't think anyone would survive, so I'd rather take TB. Zaku asks, what do you have more fun with doing, your shorts or your long form videos? He also says he enjoys both, but enjoys the longer a little bit more, and he asked me to keep up the good work. Thank you, Zaku. And which one do I enjoy more? I'd say I enjoy making long form more, because then I feel like I'm actually, it feels good editing something longer than 60 seconds. A short I can bang out in like 2 hours max. It just like adding subtitles takes the longest, but I think long form I definitely like making more, because those are more like passion projects. I still like making shorts. Like there are a few shorts I still like making, but like reviewing horses, that's not really my favorite. I probably will continue it, but it's just like it gets tiring just sitting down, going on a horse, and just going like, yeah, the horse is pretty good. That's about it. I just enjoy long form a whole lot more. So User is back at it, asking my favorite weapon, which I've already answered, and then he asks Arthur or John. I prefer John, but they're still good. They're both still good characters. My favorite stranger mission would be the gunslinger one from Red Dead Redemption 2. And Red Dead 1 would probably be the Strange Man one, because it's a pretty good mission. My favorite main mission in 2 would definitely be, it's a tie between 3 of them: Blood Feuds, Ancient or Modern, American Venom, or Red Dead Redemption. But I'll go with American Venom. And then in Red Dead 1, my favorite mission is definitely like the Gates of El Presidio, and A Point of Time, or like the last enemy be destroyed, like the big ones. Those are my favorite missions. Alright, so this isn't really a question that like relates to me too much, but Clayton is lit asks, do you believe Box Canyon is a scrap name for Pike's Basin? Possibly, I don't know. I don't really get into that like behind the scenes, like development hell type stuff. That's more like Kid Colt and fucking Waxy. I don't know how I forgot his name, but yeah, it's like more their style. I might get into it, but I really just don't know right now. Flex asks, are you ever gonna stream a Soulsborne game? If you mean something like Dark Souls, probably not. Those games look very hard, and it just does not look like I enjoy it. So probably not. Rat with a Fork asks, do you have a favorite album? I do, but I can't like decide between a few, so I'll name ones that I really enjoy. I really like Don Toliver's Heaven or Hell. That is like one of my favorite albums of all time. I have like very nostalgic memories with it, and it's a good song. His other ones after it, Life of a Don and Lovesick are pretty good, but Heaven or Hell will always be my favorite from him. I have a few A$AP Rocky albums. At Long Last A$AP is a very good album. It's one of my favorite of all time. I just love it so much. It's very good. Kanye, it's definitely Kanye's Graduation is definitely up there. Most of you knew it was coming, but it's a good album. And then there are other like mini ones like Sicko Mode. That's not Sicko Mode. Oh my, Astroworld is pretty good, but it's not my favorite anymore. It used to be, not really anymore. His newest Utopia is pretty good, but it's definitely not my favorite. Frank Ocean has very good albums, but I just don't listen to him a lot. I don't know, like Blonde is very sad, and I don't feel like getting sad in the middle of the day. Chanel Orange is very good as well. It's all great music. Tyler the Creator has a lot of my favorite albums. I used to love Igor from him until my friends thought I was gay, so that kind of soured my taste of the album. But yeah, those are my favorite albums. Top 3 will probably be Heaven or Hell, At Long Last A$AP, and Graduation. No particular order. Alright, so it's Harry May asks, what do you plan on doing in the future on YouTube and in real life? So the future of YouTube, probably just become the next Moist Critical. I just like his type of content. I would just love to turn on the camera, start yapping, and then boom, raking in millions of views, subscribers, shit like that. That'd be pretty cool. And in real life, who the fuck knows? I'm not even done with high school yet, and I still don't have a clear idea. I definitely will go to like college or something, like get some English major because I do like writing, something like that. If that doesn't work out, then I just become the cool homeless guy on the street that says it's breaking down. Alright, so Red Morkston says, are you secretly in love with Waxy? No. Big Bag Games asks, how many subscribers do you need to do a face reveal? It's not so much subscriber count, it's more just, I don't want people to find me and do weird shit, but subscribers, I'll go like 100,000. 150,000, something like that, at least triple digits. That'd be pretty cool. King Nestor asks me, opinion on olives? I don't really care about them. They're not that yummy. They're pretty bad. Cage Cars asks, what is your dream car? Something with 4 wheels and a roof. I don't really care about cars. Dream car would be like a mayonnaise colored Benz, because I sell Miracle Whips. Atomic Yeeter is asking, where did the names for Bubba, Dop, and Fatty come from? Bubba comes from the Yeeting on Discord, who is from Florida, so he jokes he has an alligator called Bubba, and it's apparently a really big alligator. Well, legendary alligator's freaking huge, so he's Bubba. Dop comes from a funny story I have with my brother in church. So we're sitting in church, and there's like these envelopes that say like, it's like, so what does Dop stand for? It's like, Dop stood for something, but I like put my thumb over the letters, so just the word Dop, and I'd say like Dop, like in a really deep voice, and it'd be so funny. So that's where the Dop came from. And Fatty comes from the fact that the really big legendary grizzly has a jiggle physics for his ass cheeks and his like stomach. So that thing is so fat that it literally has a jiggle physics. That's where that came from. Monokill is on a search for answers as he asks, why is my pee red? Why does it hurt so bad? Stop jacking it so much and you'll fix it. Jim Boy Calloway asks me, can I hit the gritty? I could, but very unsuccessfully, so I will not embarrass myself by doing it. Dark Ninja is asking for my thoughts on games other than Rockstar, and for me to choose any. Well, I mean, games outside of Rockstar, I do enjoy them, like they're all pretty good. Insomniac makes very good Spider-Man games, Rocksteady makes very good Batman games, Activision makes so-so Call of Duty games, you know, Bethesda makes games. So they're not, I don't hate any game that isn't Rockstar. I just feel like Rockstar is the sort of golden standard for good gaming. But with Insomniac kind of rising through the ranks, I feel like they could be the new standard and maybe possibly take out Rockstar, but that's still to the side. The Chaotic Duck is, I'm assuming, probing me for a target as he asked, do you like ducks? For the sake of not being assassinated, yes, I like ducks. Iris Resolutions is asking me, are you human? So those are all the questions that were asked on my YouTube, but my TikTok also did have a few. Jaggy asked, how many times have you beat Red Dead 2? I've beaten it 3 times, 2 times on my own. Both were high honor, and then the 3rd time was when I live streamed it and just modded the hell out of my save. Samson's FG asks, how did you get into Red Dead 2? I got into Red Dead 2 because I was bored in like 2022, like late 2022, 2021. I noticed that I had the Game of the Year edition for Red Dead 1, and my brother had not recently, but he had Red Dead 2 like installed already, so I was like, fuck it, you know, I'm gonna play Red Dead 1 first, Game of the Year, finished that, played Undead Nightmare, loved it. Red Dead 2, best game of all time. I was like, holy moly, like what was I doing for the past like 2 years not playing this? So that's how I got into it. Grimason asked, why do you start content creation in the first place? I sort of mentioned this earlier, but I just started because I was bored, and I was like, well, with all this time I have in the quarantine, I might have to do something. Got a little flash drive, recorded some clips, edited on my little crappy laptop, and released my 30-minute Warzone videos. You know, that's why I started, and then why I came back, was just because I realized I could do something with this channel. And then here we are. And the final question Gabriel is asking is, have you ever played Dark Souls type of games? And if you have, I recommend Lords of the Fallen. I've been grinding it, it's so much fun. I haven't played Dark Souls games, and I don't really plan to. They don't seem like my cup of tea. I don't exactly feel like playing one, because it is more rage-inducing than Mortal Kombat, and some of you have seen my Mortal Kombat rage, so I really don't want to get into it. But maybe. Quite the yap sesh right here. 24 straight minutes of me just talking, but if you made it to the end, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe, man. You are awesome for watching all of this. Thank you all for 21,000. It is insane that 21,000 of you goofballs like my stuff. But until next time, stay safe and goodbye.